So here's the deal. If you follow me on Snapchat, you may have seen a bit of a rant in the last couple of days. Mostly because the people in my neighborhood are super nosy. So anyway, the last couple of weeks have been pretty exciting. Not only did I move to New York, but if you're a nerd like me, then you're experiencing your Christmas right now. The Republican National Convention was last week, and the Democratic National Convention is this week. And who knows when I'm gonna get this video up, but that means this is a super cool time. So like I said, I was on Snapchat last night, and I realized that everybody in my neighborhood has a staring problem. I have this habit, and I've had it for a long time, probably since I started driving, of sitting in my car after I park it because I'm lazy, but also because my car is the most solitary place I have. It's always quiet, and now it's the only place in my life that has air conditioning. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, I've noticed recently that when I sit in my car, everybody walks by and looks inside of my car. But not only that, when I walk down the sidewalk, people actively move to the other side of the sidewalk, which I know happens all the time, all over the country, but it's never really happened to me. I guess growing up where I grew up, I'm used to subtle institutional racism that you don't have to face all the time, but you know it's there. But now, every day, I'm forced to actively confront my blackness in the face of people who are very clearly scared and intimidated by my very presence. Most of the time I look like a camp counselor, so all respectability politics aside, I know that it has more to do with this than anything else. I realized that this is what they talk about when they talk about a culture of fear. When you hear people talking about get them out of here and we gotta make America great again, these are people who are so convinced that anything that looks different or sounds different or is confusing to them in any way is something they've never had to confront before, that's somehow bad or evil. And that's why the past 2 weeks have been especially compelling for me. Because what I'm realizing that this isn't politics as usual. This is life or death. Okay, so I know that sounds super dramatic, and I know that people are like, I refuse to be governed by fear, and I'm not gonna vote for the lesser of two evils, but I gotta be honest with you here, folks, the lesser of two evils is all you got. I was a Bernie Sanders supporter, still a Bernie Sanders supporter. Love that guy and love his policies for the most part. But what I've realized is that politics and democracy is about incorporating all the best ideas that a people have to offer and making them real. So people who look like me, people who sound like me, and not just the people who live in my neighborhood. So if I've learned anything in the past 2 weeks, it's that a culture of fear is very real. And the dangers that a culture of fear, a government of fear, will bring to us are visceral. They're totally real. And that's a chance I'm not really willing to take. And you shouldn't be either. So when you go to the polls this November, vote for the democracy that represents you, that has your best interests at heart, or as close to your best interests as we're gonna get this time around. That's all I got. So until next time, see ya. So I'm back. I'm here to find out, what's your deal? Let me know in the comments, subscribe to the channel, leave me something, tell me what to talk about next, tell me what you thought about this video. But then, if you want to have a conversation in between videos, make sure to hop on over to Twitter or Instagram where you can find me at by Leah Johnson. That's BY Leah Johnson. All right, for real, it's time. See ya.